Everyone, I'm Hotep, the goddess astrologer and alchemical initiatrix. I'm going to share my chart with you and get into the astrology for Monday today. This is the alchemical goddess astrology intuitive for the 16th of May 2022. And we have the sorry guys, taking a pause, way too long pause, right? Anyway, so this is the day after the eclipse. So you felt the eclipse energy. It was leading up to that for a couple of weeks, and now you're here. The moon's moving into Sag today already by 1 p.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be in Sag all day, and we'll be moving into Capricorn by Wednesday. And so the moon will come up in conjunct Lucifer about your light and where are you bringing light to the earth, where are you breaking through, where are you being demonized. And and there's a trying to Venus and Chiron and all of this energy over here in Aries. With Jupiter and Aries, there's this ability to have the energy to be on the adventure, to step into your projects, to step into the higher next level of who you are, to be this light goddess, to be this powerful woman standing in her value and worth, and to doing massive big things in the world. So you have the energy now. Mars and Pisces is wanting to can blend. Pisces can just blend into everything. It's overly compassionate, and so Mars can, the energy to take action can be a little bit wanting to just feel the best, and Eros wants to feel the best and is passed over the North Node, and the Sun's passed over Eros, but it can just be this energy of just wanting to have life be good. And so it's important with Chiron and Aries at 14 degrees, which is still semi-sextile to Uranus and Taurus, is looking at how we feel good and what we can get rid of, what's in the way, what we're not doing that would really serve our lives, that would really feel good, that we really want to do, but that we're not doing. Maybe it's something like reading books, but you're trying to escape into like food or pleasures or alcohol or drinking. So this moon in Sagittarius is going to have a lot of emotions and wanting to really be on the venture. And then Jupiter is in Aries about this independence of your work in the world, of expanding your beliefs and your ability to start this new story, be in this new dream, and to move it forward. And Mercury in retrograde is reflecting to bring all of the gifts forward and the lessons and learnings forward from the past into this now moment. So it's actually really good. Saturn in Aquarius can bring this feeling of difficulty, and Pluto is churning up the shadow and trying to remove everything that is shadow in Capricorn. So all of the structures in your life that just don't serve you, those are the things that are falling apart. And really the writing was on the wall for a really long time. You weren't wanting to listen to it. You let it take the hardest way possible. And we need that sometimes. We need that sometimes for our soul to learn many lessons and to go through many things. But sometimes it's time to not have to do it the hardest possible way, or to not take care of yourself in the beginning anymore. And to just see that, like, I want to change this. Like, let me change this. Why am I holding on to these old dead things just because it seems like they would be great? Like, maybe it's keeping you from actually growing, from actually clearing out the clutter, from actually being in a new story, in a new life. Maybe your ruts and your comfort zones are pretty crusty and pretty cluttered and pretty full of junk, and the drawers haven't been cleaned out and the closets haven't been cleaned out, and things have piled up, and you've collected a lot of stuff that just isn't for the highest expression of your soul. Did you come here to do something big? Are you remembering that? Are you remembering your power as a woman? Or are you sinking into the places where you're going around the same, like just wearing down the carpet, walking the same pathways over and over and over, and the carpet's getting worn down, and there's like a rut being worn into the carpet from just this pacing in the same old circles of your life. And it's important to look at that today. I'm going to pull cards for us, and the it's interesting because there's two planets on the other side of the nodes now, Mercury and the Sun, and Uranus will conjunct the nodes, the North Node, later this fall, and it's going to be a massive time of awakening, and you need to be there, light goddess, to help those that are coming up behind you. With pig spirit, which is to use your mind wisely, so you're really in your head churning on the old stories. This eclipse was about letting go of the old stories, and so now this eclipse energy will be a 6-month period of like, are you really letting go of it and like moving out of that old story? We have parrot spirit, watch your words. So we have two cards that are about using your mind wisely to visualize the dream, to be in the energy that you want to be into, to believe in the highest rung of things, and to watch what you're saying to yourself. Are you putting yourself down? Are your words believing in your vision or not? Are your words talking about your vision? Are your words knowing about the highest place of you? We have vulture spirit, that nothing's wasted. And I love this card so much, to understand that the difficult experiences that you've been through, or when it feels hard and it's just not good, and it's not feeling good, to be honest, it's just not great. It's not feeling good. It's just not good. And you just can't pop into the abundance. It's like nothing is wasted. This will be an experience that will give you learning, help, lessons for the work that you'll do in the world. It'll give you understanding about deep things. It'll help you clear something out. But it's also time to not have to stay in the lessons over and over and over again. Turkey spirit's about gratitude, that you're having an issue being grateful because you're in those bad places. So it's realizing that nothing's wasted. You're there for a reason. Like, there's a reason to it. Can you get to that reason? Can you go within and do a little bit of meditation to ask, what is the reason why I'm here? Or can you keep moving forward knowing that it'll be clear to you and it'll come forward? And sometimes it's not something we ever know about consciously, but just the whole swath of time really makes sense in understanding. We have will spirit, trust in the great mystery, and it's in reverse. So there's a problem trusting in life right now and your journey through life. And it's really about those two cards at the beginning, about how you're using your mind. When you're letting your mind churn on the old stories, this is Jupiter in Aries. Aries is the start of the zodiac. It's a new story. So trust in divine detours with coyote spirit, which is the trickster energy, Hermes, and it's also the, very feminine. It's like trust in divine detours. Trust that when it doesn't look A to B to Z, it's really good, because A, that's the feminine. Nothing, miracles, magic, the beauty doesn't come out of the linear, it comes out of the non-linear, and that's what's in the highest. And so armadillo spirit in reverse, setting healthy boundaries. So you're not setting boundaries with your time and your energy. So where are you leaking time and energy to things that aren't serving you, and to learn from your past instead of repeating the past, elephant spirit. So I think this is really powerful right here. I'm going to let it go here, because I think these cards like really say what we need to understand, like learning from the past, and instead of living in the past, instead of reliving the past over and over, like learning the lessons. Nothing's wasted, but it's like if you keep doing it over and over and over again. So it's like, what are you repeating right now that you can just stop, that you can just be like, whoa, wait, and just stop? And where's the divine detour that's making you have negative emotions or a negative out view of life? And how can you start talking about your vision and taking little actions towards it? Just the littlest actions show the universe what you really want in your life, and allow allow spirit to bring in the magic for you that doesn't seem obvious right now. And we're all going through this massive time with the eclipse having cut off things, but this week's going to be very metaphysical, very much internal changes and shifts. There might not be something super obvious on the outside as much as on the inside, and it's going to keep rolling out. And there's a lot at the beginning of June. There's a massive portal coming of a time where just so much, just you can create so much. So it's so important to be in that creation space in the highest vibration. Do things to raise your frequency. Don't let yourself stay in the puddles. I'm sending you so much love. I'll be back for the daily tomorrow. The Goddess podcast is 6 days a week. The sun sign horoscopes are up. They're up every Monday. It's really good, important information on there I go over. So I'm so excited to be here. Please like this video. That helps the algorithms and more women finding it. Please tell people and share this channel with people so that they can find these daily astrology videos that help you move forward in your life. I'm sending you so much love. If you'd like to book an astrology reading, you can do that at thegoddessastrologer.com. I'll talk to you soon.